to take the field in your hometown in your final regular season game on Saturday?
It's going to be, like last week, you couldn't even run in any better, with my family being here, Trayson on the other side, a big home win, going undefeated for the first time since 2004. But now to finish the regular season, down in Tucson, where it all started for me. I grew up going to those home games from the time I was born to 14. But there's going to be a lot of familiar faces, in the crowd. But it's just super exciting. But for me, it's not just about me, it's about the team, it's about this rivalry. And for us, just trying to make it another game. Try not to make it bigger than it is. But, hopefully we can go out there and represent and do our thing. And, it'll be a good day.
In that vein, just give me your sense of where you sense the team mindset is. How challenging is it to not look past the potential ramifications of a win and just focus in on this one?
Yeah, I think Coach Dillingham has done a great job. Even backing up to last year, he never talks about the game or what can happen if we win or lose. It's the biggest game this week because it's the next game. It's not because it's the last game. It's not because it's our rivalry. It's not because of playoffs or anything like that. It's the biggest game because this is it.
Yeah.
So for us, we're treating each game like it's the Super Bowl for us and just, not making it any bigger than it is. And I think that's really helped us the last couple of weeks of, not getting too high, not getting too low, but it's the next game just because, it's going to be a big one. So I think we're just trying to handle our business each day out here, try to win the game here. And obviously Saturday is just, the end all for it.
Understanding the perspectives on both sides of this rivalry, for the new guys, the transfers, and freshmen into the program, what have you been trying to tell them to understand the importance of this rivalry in this game?
Yeah, I just told them, no matter what our record is, their record, it's going to be a battle. Growing up, going to these games, I just always remember, no matter what the records were or who was ranked higher, this and that, it was a battle. You're going to get the very best of each team. And so I just tell our guys to make sure, don't play with emotion. Don't let the emotions get to you, pre-game or, during the game, they're going to be trying to get in your head. Play the game the right way, we'll do our talking with the score, but for us, really just take care of what we can, and that's our attitude and effort.
What were some of your favorite memories going to all these Territorial Cup games growing up?
Yeah, I remember going to so many. It's been kind of weird, trying to remember, my favorite ones here and there, because I can't say my favorite ones growing up, because that's when, when the other team would win. But here at Arizona State, obviously the 70-7 game was pretty crazy, going down to Tucson, and that was the first action I got. It was awesome, but to not have the crowd there, my family there, it wasn't as cool it was. Going down there, starting another year, obviously we didn't want it didn't end the way we wanted, but there's been a lot of great memories. Hopefully we can continue and get this Territorial Cup back here in Tempe.
Yeah, what would it mean to bring the Territorial Cup back to Tempe after being in Tucson for the past 2 years?
Yeah, obviously that's the end goal for us. That's what we want to do is get that back up here, and hopefully we can stay here for a long time. But they've taken care of business the last couple of years, but it's time for us to change that.
Was there any little friendly banter growing up with your parents going to ASU and your grandpa and you being a U of A fan?
No, not really. I remember my parents, they never really mentioned going to ASU a lot, around people down in Tucson. That was kind of always just how it is in Tucson if you say you went to ASU. But it's definitely been cool, like I said, to see a lot of people grow up being Arizona fans that have still cheered on for me and my brother here at Arizona State, and just it's been awesome to get their support.
As the season winds down, do you find yourself maybe approaching it a little differently, maybe taking things in and savoring things a little bit more, or is it business as usual?
Yeah, I'd say it's business as usual, but definitely not taking any day for granted. Practices, walkthroughs, team meetings, just knowing that the time is dwindling down. Talking to Melquan, he's been in college a long time as well, and we're just very blessed. Maybe our careers didn't go the way we wanted to, but we wouldn't change anything. God brought us here for a reason, and this has been an awesome year to end on, and it's just exciting to see what we can end up doing.
Thank you.